Tatlubaaz. Tatlu. What's a tatlu?
First you have made
I was thinking taklu, like bald or something. Because when I'm reading a script, it's in Hindi, I can understand everything. So if I was so lucky to have more time to work with co-actors or a tutor, it wouldn't be such a challenge.
Do you feel like filmmakers have given you that time most of the time?
No, it's very rushed most often. Yeah, that makes me sad.
But somewhere did you feel that the industry kind of forgot to look beyond that exotic vibe or the international look that you bring?
I don't know. I wouldn't know what they're looking at.
But you have always been upfront about everything that you are doing, be it your professional life, in your personal life. Did you ever feel that it acted against you?
Yes, many times. Acted against me. My honesty would maybe get me in trouble because I think when I speak so freely, people like to pull excerpts and then make their own titles and weird titles for clickbait. Of course it does. You feel like either misunderstood or you were misinterpreted or just plain out lies. So it becomes confusing and you get disheartened because you're just like, you cannot be yourself, you can't trust anybody. Everyone's judging everyone because human beings for some reason love to judge, but they don't look in the mirror to judge themselves. So they should mind their business and get their own business going. I mean, I guess it's a little annoying if people, like I said earlier, they take these things and they want to make clickbait and stuff. I don't really speak about my breakups or my relationships. Everyone just writes something about something.
Her beauty is something, no matter what I say, it won't be enough to kind of compliment her, but I feel her acting chops is what makes her special. She has always lit up the screen whenever she has been on it, and she's now ready to take up on another medium as she makes her OTT debut. And I must say that before this conversation started, we have already discussed a chat show idea where she is going to take up my position and I'm going to be there at the trial run for it. And so we have begun it on an auspicious note and a new beginning. So let's begin this conversation. Join me as I welcome Nargis to Bollywood Bubble. So firstly, welcome.
Thank you so much.
And we have to make this come true.
Sounds
okay,
good,
so
right?
we are not telling the name because we don't want anyone to take the copyright for it yet. But we will talk about Tatlubaaz. And firstly, when you heard the name of the show, what was your reaction like? Because this is not an everyday term also that you use in conversations.
I even asked someone who is a proper Hindi speaker and they got confused for a minute. So it's not a word that's used then, or is it?
No. It's not used much.
To me, it just sounds like what it sounds like. I didn't have a definition or meaning in my head that I couldn't relate anything. Tatlubaaz. Tatlu. What's a tatlu?
First you have made
I was thinking taklu, like bald or something.
We have a reference also behind the lens there.
Oh my gosh.
But and you said your character is very interesting. She's a little conniving. We won't use bad words, but she's conniving. And she's smart. She's edgy.
Yes.
She's spicy.
Firstly, spicy.
Getting into that zone, how was that like? Getting to explore that, because you also got to explore a little bit of the dialect, which no one has yet seen you do. That Desi dialect. Firstly, how was it getting along with all that?
It's always tough. Just the character itself, Isabel. Because of her spiciness and her cunningness, it's nothing like me. So getting into character was something else, something very different. But when I was offered this role and I read all the episodes, I was very excited about it. So that made me say, oh my God, let me just try and go for it. So I feel like I did a good job, and I feel like this character, I can't wait to see her.
But when you have not started, grown up speaking Hindi as much, and you are working in an industry that is working on Hindi language, it has been quite a while for you in the industry, but still, do you feel that challenge of kind of immersing yourself in the language and kind of understanding, and somewhere you feel maybe it also kind of holds you back a little?
Well, I think that if I have time, then it becomes easier. Because then obviously, because when I'm reading a script, it's in Hindi, I can understand everything. So if I was so lucky to have more time to work with co-actors or a tutor, it wouldn't be such a challenge.
Do you feel like filmmakers have given you that time most of the time?
No, it's very rushed most often. That makes me sad. Like I've received the script maybe 5 to 10 days before a shoot. So imagine you have to read the whole thing and go through it and, get into the character. It's not a lot of time for me. Maybe for someone else, they probably don't even need to read anything. They just come on set and they just get into it, It's just a little different.
Yeah, and you have had like projects in the gaps. Like there has been some times where in between you have not done much work, but you have come back with that. Do you feel somewhere that lack of comfort or lack of that time that people don't have to give, that has been the reason
No.
projects not coming your way?
If there's a gap in something that's coming out, it's because probably I didn't work on a project. So there would be a gap. And if it's something where I didn't work on something, it's probably because that project or different things that came to me were not the right ones that I wanted. So why would I just choose anything? At least back then, I wasn't even, I don't want to say not allowed, but why would I choose something that was not fitted for me or something I didn't like?
Yeah.
So every film that I've done or every project that I've participated in, I actually truly wanted to be a part of it and enjoyed it. So that's a good thing for me.
I remember still Rockstar and I feel Main Tera Hero. Those were the two projects that people very vividly and very clearly remember of you.
Okay.
And I feel like both offered you a different kind of dynamics to play with.
Oh, definitely.
While Rockstar was still a little rooted character, Main Tera Hero actually gave you that chance to kind of explore that exotic vibe that you bring.
Yeah. There's more. I feel like Madras Cafe also was very different. I feel really lucky that I got to have a variety of films.
And as you said, since you mentioned Madras Cafe, I remember that was a very different kind of a project that people were not expecting you at that time for you to be a part of. You have done that. You have kind of shattered the misconceptions that people had. You had broken that glass ceiling in a way. But somewhere did you feel that the industry kind of forgot to look beyond that exotic vibe or the international look that you bring?
I don't know. I wouldn't know what they're looking at. I don't know. I mean, if that's what I bring, that's what I bring. They always say you got to play to your strengths. So if people feel that's what I bring, then that's a good thing. It doesn't matter.
Since 2011, you have been here, and throughout this time, it's been 12 years. Do you feel like you have now fitted in the industry, or do you somewhere still feel that somewhere you still don't completely fit in?
No, I'm fine. I fit in anywhere. Now I feel very comfortable. India, I would say, my second home, because obviously I'm from New York.
Yeah.
So America is my first home, India is my second. But actually India could be my first home, to be honest. Yeah, because I'm here and I go home to visit my mom.
And this has been very active for you on the screen as well. Like you started the year with Shiv Shastri.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
See,
I don't even remember.
I remember. I might have mixed up 2007 and 2011.
I was like, oh yeah.
But I remember this.
Right. Okay.
But this has been an active year. And how does it feel like you're kind of now diverging into different mediums as well? Like Tatlubaaz comes on OTT.
Yeah.
This is your first show. You are kind of exploring mediums. And how do you feel about this phase of your career?
Right now, I feel really great about everything in life. About everything. My whole entire life is just so wonderful. So, yes, that's what I feel.
And I feel one thing that you bring in the industry is a rawness, the honesty I feel somewhere lacks when you interact with people, because being on this side of the table, when
my honesty is lacking.
Yeah, I'm saying you bring an honesty.
Oh, I bring an honesty.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said it's lacking.
No, it's lacking within the industry.
Yeah.
At times when you're in conversations, somewhere do you feel?
I mean, no one could really be truly honest, right? Because we would hurt everyone's feelings. True or false?
True.
You can't be like, you smell like shit, get away from me. You just be like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. Who could say that?
That much brutal honesty is okay.
That's brutal. That's not okay.
Yeah, but you have always been upfront about everything that you are doing, be it your professional life and your personal life. Did you ever feel that it acted against you?
Yes, many times. Acted against me.
Professionally or personally?
Everywhere. It's just the act of againstness. My honesty would maybe get me in trouble, because I think when I speak so freely, people like to pull excerpts and then make their own titles and weird titles for clickbait or to get people to read it and stuff. The world is an interesting place, let me tell you that.
Yeah.
And so you have to learn how to surf the waves. So I think now in this time of my life, I'm able to stand up on the surfboard and just enjoy the scenery.
Yeah, you can steer now.
Yeah, I'm
how you
enjoying it.
want
It's peaceful up there, and I'm looking at everybody else, and I'm just cruising.
Yeah, but after these many years, like you have still made a footing for yourself, and now you can actually see and steer through yourself. You don't need someone to guide you, or maybe you don't need or everyone needs support.
Everyone needs support.
That is there, but still, after experience, it comes that you know how to deal with things. In the beginning of your career, when these things were happening, your people were taking clickbaity headlines, as you said, or making stuff out of what you said, which you maybe did not mean in context. Did it ever get disheartening? Did it ever get difficult to deal with that?
Of course it does. You feel like either misunderstood, or you were misinterpreted, or just plain out lies. So it becomes confusing, and you get disheartened because you're just like, you cannot be yourself, you can't trust anybody, so it's sad.
Especially like you have come from a different place. Your home is somewhere else. You have come here to make a career of your own.
Yes.
You don't have that.
I didn't come here to make a career. It happened by accident, and I was very lucky that this career came from God.
Yeah.
If you know the story.
Yeah. By the way, if you realize, the coincidence is that it was the month of November that you made your screen debut, film debut, and it's the month of November you're also making your OTT debut.
Oh yes, that's
the
true.
Month of November.
Yes.
Firstly,
maybe November is very lucky for me. I don't know.
Yeah. When you remember that time of shooting for Rockstar, how do you feel about it? How do you what kind of memories come to your mind when you think about that? Because it was your first project. It was you starting off, different country, different industry. Very different experience.
It's so long ago, but to entertain you, I have to dig into the vault of memories. I would have to say that it was one of the most amazing experiences because it was new, because it was different. And the people I worked with were so amazing and felt like family, so they made me very comfortable. So I don't even feel like I was working. I felt like I got on this project, and for some reason, it just naturally happened that I was working so hard, that I dedicated so much time. Like it just came from my heart. Everything I did during those 2 years, from when they were pre-casting and me trying to understand the language and learn and read the script and try to memorize and have classes and stuff. All of that came from my heart with no other intention but being excited about this story. Because when I heard the story, I saw the movie in my brain, and the way that you watched it and all the audiences watched it and how it affected their soul and their heart and their emotions. When Imtiaz narrated that film, in my brain, I saw the movie and I felt all those emotions. So I was like attached and committed passionately from just the words, from just hearing the story. So I don't know if you can imagine what that feels like. Probably
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But those feelings never happened again. Obviously, this is a once in a lifetime event that is also a life-changing event.
Let me tell you, you did make seeing C-grade films in theaters look.
I lost my favorite hat there. That's the only thing I remembered. I had this camouflage hat. Remember I was wearing a hat and I took it off and I was like Jungli Jawani Part 2. I lost the hat. I'm very sad.
Yeah, I'm telling you made Jungli Jawani so cool. It has many people forgot that it was actually a made-up name at that time.
Oh really?
Yeah, people actually thought it was a real movie.
Okay, they're like Googling Jungli Jawani. Where's Jungli Jawani? Let's go see it.
But it became synonymous to you.
That's too funny.
In some way.
Oh my god.
But I feel like these quirky titles kind of follow you around after Jungli
Quirky
Jawani's
titles?
Tatlubaaz.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Jungli Jawani wasn't a title. But it was a title for that film. Right. Got it.
There's a title inside.
Yeah,
it's not your title for you.
It's not that way.
It's a title within the film.
Yeah, I'm a Jungli Jawani, then I'm a Tatlubaaz. Thanks, bro. So sweet you are.
Yeah, but I loved in the trailer when I was seeing there's one line that you say in a very desi dialect.
Which one is that?
I don't remember the dialogue, but it's in a red sari you are wearing.
I don't know, I wore so many saris and I was just so seductive and like spicy that here anymore with us. She is there, so you have to watch her there.
You feel a little bit of crazy of Nargis actually came into the.
No
came into
Nargis
Isabel.
came there. No, it's not. No, none of Nargis. No, nothing. It's only Isabel.
Yeah, but I think the look of Isabel is going to create a lot of waves.
Yeah, with those
because
saris and
those
looking
saris
all
look
sexy.
amazing
and
on you.
Really, thanks.
Yeah.
I like saris. They're very nice.
They're very
very sexy, actually. Even when the older aunties wear it, come on.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. It's got like, it kind of gives you could be heavy and it still makes you look sexy and curvy, no?
Sari is
Yeah.
like people who think sari is not sexy. They
I
don't
think
know
it's
how to wear a sari.
Yeah.
Or if they are men, they are blind. Let's just
Yeah.
say that. Saris are sexy.
They're very sexy.
But as I was talking about to you about, you have always honest and upfront. You have always been vulnerable also, be it on social media or be it in person interactions and everything. When you open up about your personal life in front of people, and you have done that, does it come with a lot of challenges also? Because you are putting it out there for people to scrutinize, to judge, and you have both your
they're gonna judge anyway. Everyone's gonna judge. Everyone's judging you too.
Yeah.
Everyone's judging everyone because human beings, for some reason, love to judge, but they don't look in the mirror to judge themselves. So they should mind their business and get their own business going. But does it bother me? It doesn't bother me. I mean, I guess it's a little annoying if people, like I said earlier, they take these things and they want to make clickbait and stuff. So that's the annoying part. But I guess I said this earlier, there's mouths to feed, and this is unfortunately, for me, not for anybody else, a way that people feed their families. So what can I do? I could just think of it that way and say, God, I hope they feed their families, whatever it is they gotta do. I'm blessing them with information to feed their families.
Yeah. But I feel like when you are in the beginning of a relationship, or maybe talking about the happier times, it's still easy to kind of lower that voice around if people are judging you also, because you are in a good phase of your life. But when you're down and out, you're talking about maybe ending of a relationship, that becomes a little difficult because you are already down and out, and then when people say things, they somehow penetrate. Did that happen with you when you spoke about your breakup?
I don't really speak about my breakups or my relationships.
Yeah.
Everyone just writes something about something. I mean, I'm an open person, but, and no, nothing bothers me about that. Like, I really don't care. Especially about my breakups. Why would I even care? I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm the one breaking up.
That has to be.
What the? I don't care. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
So for me,
I'm
that
the
doesn't
jumper,
bother.
never the jumpy.
No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to be all high on my horse and stuff. But yeah, like if there's a breakup, it's a breakup for a reason, and people should not be sad. They should just move on. Bye.
Yeah.
But that's my motto.
Yeah. But after 12 years in the industry, do you feel accepted here?
Yeah, I feel fine. Accepted, Do you feel accepted?
It's a work in progress, I would say.
Yeah, see, I think it's, I'll say this. You ask a lot of questions looking for an answer. The answer is that each person has their own reality. Do I feel accepted? Yes, I feel comfortable and I feel fine. Maybe in the past I didn't, but I think maybe it was more of my own perception. Like our conversation right now, from my view, it's very different. My reality right now is different from the way you're looking at me and your reality and what you're thinking. So now in this time, yes, I'm also in a different space in my life. I'm wiser, I have more knowledge and understanding. So I feel great right now with everything.
Yeah, and I feel you should feel great as well, because there's a lot of good work happening.
Yes.
As I said, it's been an active year for you, and I'm sure the upcoming years are going to be as active as well. You are ending the year on a high, and I'm sure people are going to stream Tatlubaaz on Epicon from 25th of November.
I hope so.
See, I have plugged in.
Yes, plug it in.
As asked, I have plugged in.
November 25th.
November 25th, I said, streaming on Epicon, Tatlubaaz, and I'm sure, but you have two good fellow actors as well. With Dheeraj
I do.
And Divya.
Look how cute they are.
They are very cute.
They're very cute.
Yeah.
They're super cute. Both of them. And their personalities are very cute.
And your co-stars have been very cute, I must say.
They're very cute, yes.
They're from Ranbir,
all of them are cute, right? All my co-stars, they're very cute.
John, like you have
They're
had
very cute. You think they're very cute?
co-stars.
Yeah.
You have had very
Cute. My cute is different from your cute, maybe. I think about the personality more. and cute.
But you get to see that now when you're working with them. Like we
Yes,
only
yes,
get
yes,
to see
yes,
the
yes.
physical appearance.
Of course,
because
yes,
we
I
are
get
on
to
the
know
other
their
side of it.
personalities, yeah, which is lovely. I love that.
Yeah.
Because I've been blessed to work with really fun people.
And I'm sure you're gonna get to work with a lot more fun people
I hope
in
so,
the future
yes.
as well. But thank you so much, Nargis.
Thank you.
Nargis,
Nervous? Are you nervous?
A little bit of it came through.
Thank you so much. Nervous?
But thank you so much,
Nervous.
Nargis, for this. I hope you had a good time.
Yes, I had a great
Because I had
time.
a great time.
High
And
five.
wishing you lots and lots of love and luck for
Thank you.
Tatlubaaz and everything that you do. in the
Thank
future.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Nargis Fakhri, and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.